This is a very great, auspicious moment for us. I am Carol Charno, the President and CEO of Boston Children's Museum. And on behalf of our entire board and staff, I want to thank you for being here for this really exciting, auspicious moment. The opening of our groundbreaking new exhibition, My Sky. There are 4 unifying messages in this exhibit. First of all, to look up at the sky together as a family. It's not just fun, it's also a very great science resource. The sky is free and an enormous learning resource, and it's available to all of us all of the time. The sky is ever changing, and when kids look up at the sky and make observations, they are practicing science skills. So these are the 4 key messages that you'll see in the exhibit. The My Sky exhibit continues a tradition at the Children's Museum of science-focused exhibits and programs. It's meant to inspire children and their parents' interest in science and astronomy by encouraging them to look up at the sky, observe, ask questions about our free, magnificent science resource, the sky.
It means a lot to be here today. Early in the campaign, the mayor and I came here to talk to Carol and her team about early education, and much of what we learned that day was carried through the campaign and into the current administration, where we spoke in depth about the importance of early learning, and that's something that the mayor really carried with him, as I said, through the campaign and into the administration as we work to provide universal pre-K to all kids in Boston. The exhibit is about science and learning and getting kids interested in science at a young age. And exhibits like this make science accessible and not imposing and allow parents to be part of the learning process. That's very important. And the goal of this exhibit is to encourage children and families to look up, as Carol said, and explore the night sky. The exhibit promotes interest in STEM and critical thinking for the children, as well as an opportunity for parents to engage and learn with their kids. The museum is a unique learning experience for the city of Boston. It provides rich learning experiences for children in a welcoming environment. The mayor and his administration are committed to providing the best educational opportunities for the children of Boston. Thanks to exhibits like this one and institutions like the Children's Museum, Boston's young families have the chance to prepare for their future educational endeavors. So thanks to everyone who was involved, and congratulations on a great opening, and thank you very much.
We conduct research on how children think about astronomical concepts. So I spend a lot of my time interviewing children to find out what their ideas are. And they're vastly different than what adults think. They're not just little adults, they're a whole different species. Kids think that stars and constellations are always in the same place when they move around in the sky. And they have a model of what's going on in the universe that's quite different than ours. When my 2nd grader came home from school studying rockets, he had a question about how rockets get to outer space. He said, "Dad, when a rocket is launched and it's trying to get to outer space, does it have to go through a door in the sky to get out? Or does it blast a hole?" So his idea was that the sky is a hard shell that you have to go through. And of course I told him, no, of course not. That's neither of those cases. To get into outer space, NASA has to wait for a launch window to open. So our creative team, Mary DeSalt, Sue Sunbury, Clive Granger, and CFA scientists like Alyssa Goodman and Matt Schneps partnered with the amazing Children's Museum to create this exhibit. This is an exhibit that helps parents support their students' learning. It connects to the science standards used in the nation and in Massachusetts. It is inspired by NASA's space science mission, and it extends to activities that kids can do at home, outside, with their parents, like investigating sunsets. The sky will be here for 6 months, and they'll travel around New England and the country. And my hope is that a few years from now, in my astronomy classes, I'll have young adults who were turned on to astronomy by this exhibit at the Children's Museum.
I love this theme of looking up. Space exploration started when the first humans looked into the night sky and wondered what was out there and how we fit into it all. Over time, we were able to figure out that the Earth revolved around the sun, not the other way around. We were able to discern the stars and from the planets in our solar system. NASA and our partners are all about looking up. Today, we have telescopes on the ground and in space that are revealing the beauty of faraway galaxies and that are discovering planets outside our own solar system. Soon, we will know if there is another planet like our home Earth. Maybe we'll discover that planets like ours are common. This exhibit will help children make the connection between looking up and what has been accomplished and what they can accomplish in the future. NASA has a passion for and is recognized for the importance our science program plays in inspiring students, teachers, and the public about science, and in particular STEM careers. NASA and the NASA Science have a rich history of collaboration with partners that share our mission to inspire learners of all ages, but especially the next generation. I am thrilled to be here on behalf of NASA to kick off the My Sky exhibit with the Boston Children's Museum. There is no better place to get a hands-on experience than here. Children today are busier than ever. I believe that this exhibit will help them do what I encourage my NASA colleagues to do when they're having an especially hectic day, to stop and smell the science. So thank you for inviting me here for this event, and I think we're ready to take a closer look at My Sky.
Ready, set, ready, go!
Faster!